Welcome to the Living Artist Podcast. I'm your host, Preston M. Smith. Hey everybody, welcome to the Living Artist Podcast. I'm Preston M. Smith, at PMS Artwork everywhere on internet land and socials. I want to thank you for landing on this podcast. Whether you're a professional artist, just getting started in the art world, a collector of art, or just consider yourself a creative person, this podcast has something for you. I like to think of it as a fun way to rant and talk to other creative people about living the life of an artist, surviving and getting ahead in the art world, and enjoying your life. But most importantly, not waiting until you're dead to make it happen. All right, let's get started. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's also creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Meditate you will. Calm you are. No. You will be. You will be.
A little Star Wars Yoda meditation humor. But I thought it was a little poignant for this episode today because we're going to talk about meditation, deep breathing, visualization. I'm actually going to do a little guided meditation with you, a little guided breathing exercise, because you know what? We just need it. We need to calm the fuck down and chill out a little bit these days. But I also find that when I sometimes combine visualization, which I don't always do, sometimes I just meditate and breathe and get centered, calm. But when I do combine visualization sometimes with meditation, it's like I'm almost open to receive the information a little better because your mind is shut off. It kind of enters you. Excuse the imagery there, but it kind of enters your brain from a different angle, and it kind of, you're open to receive it. You know, whether or not you believe in law of attraction or just the power of positive thinking or visualization, some form of that, whatever's happening, it just kind of opens you up to do a little better and to at least be able to visualize what you want to do and what you kind of want to be striving for. So let's get into it. Now, breathing for me started as a way of just feeling better, calming myself down. I had anxiety problems. I still do to an extent, but I've really got them under control for the most part. But breathing was a thing that helped me kind of center myself, calm down, and just get a little bit more control over my mindset and my physiology. I developed this type of breathing that was interval breathing. I know there's different types of interval breathing, but I actually got it from an old Tony Robbins tape from way back when. And I kind of just made it my own. And I basically do this interval of sevens where I will inhale for 7, hold for a 28 count, and then release for 14. And then I just do that. I rinse and repeat. I do it 10 times. You can do it more than that, but I find that 10 is pretty effective for me. And a lot of times every day I will do at least 2 of those, one in the morning, one in the evening. Sometimes if I'm having a really bad day or a hard day, a stressful day, I will try to do one in the midday. I will try to squeeze one in or whenever I need it. It's great. You can actually do this when you're driving. It's awesome. And I just find that I just feel better. I heal better. I feel like I age more slowly. I had this back problem one time and I couldn't get anything. I felt like I pinched a nerve or something. I couldn't get anything to work. And I just decided to kind of deep breathe through it. And with this interval breathing, I swear in like a day or two, I was healed. Now you can believe that or not, but you're definitely oxygenating your system, oxygenating your brain. You are exercising the power of thought and, connecting with your body on a deep level. So just be open to this, and I think you will find that even if you don't believe in some of the things I'm saying that seem a little more woo-woo, you can at least get the benefits of the breathing itself on your physiology, on your nervous system, on your ability to kind of control your level of calm and be able to think a little better, think a little bit more precisely, and just be a little more centered with your thinking in your body. So let's get into it. I am going to get some music going here in a minute. But first of all, just remember, we are going to breathe in for 7 count, hold for 28, and then release slowly for 14. A couple things before we start. You can do this standing. You can do this sitting on a couch comfortably. You need to be kind of in an upright position. You need to have, I put my hands on my hips, a little above my hips so I can feel my diaphragm expanding. That just helps me to even more focus in on my body and my breathing. If you haven't learned how to breathe with your diaphragm, I took acting classes and musical training, so I learned how to do that, thankfully. Most people don't breathe very well. They have short, kind of labored breath. They breathe in through their mouth, or they just are breathing in from their lungs, and it's a tight breathing. You're not really getting that deep breathing that's effective, that's healing. So what you're going to want to do is put your hand on your diaphragm down by your below your stomach, and just work on breathing. When you breathe in, that should be expanding outward like a balloon, not your lungs. Although once your diaphragm fills up, your lungs will also fill up. Just work on that, but you might not be great at the beginning, but it will get better. And once you start doing it, you'll be like, wow, I have been breathing improperly for my whole life. So for those of you who know how to do it, great. For those of you who don't, you can either look it up, find some stuff on the internets, on the YouTubes, and find out how to do that. Watch some people if that's better to kind of understand visually. And then when you do, you can come back to this. But yeah, so we're going to be sitting or standing upright. I put my hands there on my hips, on my sides, on my diaphragm, kind of like you're doing one of those power poses. That works for me, but you can also sit in the lotus position, cross your legs, rest your hands kind of lightly on your knees, whatever feels comfortable for you. The main thing is just to feel comfortable and to not really feel like you're being distracted by your body. Once you get into this a little bit, you might feel some pains in the body, but part of it is just focusing on your breathing, and that will get you kind of out of your head and learning how to breathe through it. It's important to note here that there are many different types of meditation. This is just one guided meditation that I'm going to be taking you on, but there's a lot of different things, a lot of different kinds of meditation. For example, transcendental meditation. Most times you're supposed to be not thinking about anything. You're not supposed to be focusing on any thoughts. You're supposed to just let them go and try to focus in on your breath. Transcendental meditation, they give you a mantra. And I know there's some other little mystical things about it that are supposed to be about it, at least. But I think what it really functions to do is to take your mind off of your thoughts and focus them in on this mantra, which kind of, focuses you in on your breath and your breathing and your body instead. It kind of keeps you distracted, really. So this counting, this interval breathing kind of functions the same way. Not only are you doing it for an interval of a 7 count, but you're focusing in on the count itself, which kind of distracts you from your normal thoughts. So just an important little side note there. Also, don't worry about it being like a actual timed count, like a 7 count, 28 count, 14 count. It's more about the intervals that are important in my experience. It's not like you're going to be counting with a clock 7. I kind of count typically at about this speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a little faster than normal time. But if you feel like you're having some trouble with your lung capacity or your VO2 max, look it up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're having some trouble with that, then yeah, just you can speed it up a little bit, whatever's comfortable for you. But I try to go as slowly as possible. Sometimes I am with the clock if I'm feeling really good. Other times, if I'm doing it like with music, sometimes I count a little faster, and that's all fine. What's really important is actually just the focusing on the breath, the meditation itself, the exercise itself, and just committing to it. I think you'll find that you'll have benefits from just doing it. So we are going to get started. I'm going to find some good music here, and then I'm going to guide you through it. All you need to do is just get in that position, get ready to breathe, and listen into my voice. And I'm going to kind of guide you into maybe some stuff that you could visualize or some examples of what you could visualize while you're doing this. But first, we're just going to kind of get into that relaxed state and in touch with our breath. So here we go.
A comfortable position you'll find.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're going to get started. That's a no-no, but I couldn't resist. We are going to get started right now. All right, that music is pretty good. So just take a couple deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just take a couple of those and check in with yourself. Check in with your head all the way down to your toes, your head to your neck, to your shoulders, down through your upper torso, chest, arms, stomach, abdomen, down to your pelvis, your thighs, your knees, down your legs, all the way down to your feet. Wiggle your toes. After you're done taking a couple breaths, let's get into the interval breathing. We're going to start by breathing in through the nose for a 7 count, holding for 28, and breathing out through the mouth for 14. So here we go. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Exhale through your mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. All right, so just keep 6, the counting in the background, almost in your subconscious, 4, and just listen to my voice. 6, 7. We're going to think about 10, somebody that we are grateful for, 13, 14, or 15, multiple people we're grateful for. 18, somebody in your life who's always been there for you, 21, 22, who you could count on, who always made you feel good, 26, give you positive energy when you needed it. Exhale through your mouth. Just think about them. 4, think about their face smiling at you. 7, 8, and just 10, send gratitude 12, to that person, 13, whether they're living or no longer with us. 2, 3, and just feel how that feels for a second. 6, 7. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe just let a smile 7, come 8, to your lips. 9, 10, 11. And just sit there 13, while you're doing 14, the interval breathing. 15, 16, 17. Holding on 18, to that. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And now we're going to shift 25, over 26, into something that we exhale through your mouth really are trying to 4, accomplish in our lives. 6. But we're going to do it from a place of peace. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're just going to think 14, about it. Breathe in. Maybe it's 1, a gallery you've been trying to get into. 4, 5, 6. So see yourself approaching that gallery. 2, see them accepting you and your work 5, with open arms. 6, 7, being a part of their gallery roster. 10, 11, having a solo show with them. 13, 14, having a big opening where a bunch of people come. 17, 18. 19, 20. See all their faces smiling and 23, pointing at your work and asking you questions. 27, see a bunch of people buying your work and the gallery owner overjoyed with how well this show did. 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe you're trying to break into some art marketplace 1, 2, and start selling on your own. 4, 5, 6. See yourself uploading the work 2, 3, every day. 4, 5. See it getting some traction online. 8. See all the views, 10, the positive feedback you're getting from it online. 14, 15, 16. Imagine your cell phone 18, chiming 19, 20, and getting a notification that you've just sold 23, a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 piece 27, to a collector in Europe. Exhale through your mouth. Feel how good that feels. 4, 5, Watch yourself smile.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Picture yourself riding back to this collector
13.
and being excited to share your work with them.
1, 2, 3.
And then getting busy packaging, writing a note to them,
7. Hold. 2.
keeping that positive energy with you the whole time.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Just imagine
11.
how good it feels to be dropping that piece off in its package on its way to Europe,
18.
and knowing that you've got
21.
this payment coming to you,
23.
and this collector
25,
will be
26, 27.
displaying it on their home
Exhale
to all their
through your
friends
mouth.
and family,
3,
and that it'll bring them joy for years and decades to come.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Think of anything that you want,
12, 13.
anything that you're striving to accomplish in your art career,
3,
and take a moment to visualize that
6,
and the people around you being very excited for you
4,
and saying, I can't believe you did it.
7,
It happened.
8, 9,
Feel how good that feels.
11, 12, 13.
And then feel
15.
the gratitude for all the people who helped you to get to that place.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Just sit there for a moment
26, 27.
in that feeling
Exhale through your
and
mouth.
focus on your breath.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Feel a connection with your breath and your body.
2,
Feel all the anxiety melting away
5, 6,
as you are
7,
starting to feel really good
10,
in this new chapter in your life.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Feel the energy
26,
vibrating
27, 28.
through your body,
Exhale
through your
through your
limbs,
mouth.
through your hands, your
5,
feet,
6,
your chest, your head,
8, 9,
and just feel all the joy that all this brings to you.
13, 14. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
Focus in
7.
on your breath.
Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Exhale. through
Exhale
your mouth.
all of that negative energy and
5,
anxiety.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Breathe in.
Breathe in
1,
everything
2,
positive
3,
and abundant
5,
and happy and joyful in your life.
hold.
Everything that you want
3,
to accomplish.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hold it in and feel it
11, 12, 13,
in your body.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Exhale through your
Exhale
mouth.
nothing but peace,
5, 6,
Peace
7, 8,
and love and joy.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And that's it. That's a cycle of 10. You've just accomplished 10 sets of interval breathing. Feel how it feels in your body. Start to come back to the room. Start to feel your awareness of the room and your presence in the room. You can start to kind of wiggle your fingers or just feel your body, feel different parts of your body coming back to life. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Continue to breathe. Look around the room and feel how you feel now, having accomplished that, and visualize all those things that you want to accomplish. Feels pretty good. All right. Welcome back. I hope that wasn't too woo-woo for you. I hope you were able to kind of let yourself go a little bit and feel that. Maybe you didn't believe fully in the visualization and all that exercise, but you know what? I bet you feel better. I bet you feel more relaxed. I bet you feel calm and present in your body. And hey, if that's all you got out of that, it's pretty damn good. So that's something that I do, a variation of what I do. Obviously, I'm not talking to myself as I'm doing it, but kind of a variation of what I do that I thought I would share with you guys. For those of you who had some trouble with this and need a visual aid, I actually made a behind the scenes video of this on my YouTube channel. So you can head on over there and check it out and get a visual of how I do this interval breathing. It's also a little funny and there's a little behind the scenes wackiness, but it should help you with your interval breathing. So head on over there and check it out, and I'll have the link in the show notes as well. Yeah, so this is what I do. Look into different types of meditation, find something that works for you. If that works for you, great. Put it on repeat, listen to it anytime you want. If that doesn't work for you, or it was a hint of something that works for you, you can seek out different apps like Headspace or Calm. I love the Calm app. That's a great one. I'd been meditating for years before that came out, but I find that adds a lot of value to my life. So seek out some of these apps. There's so many of these resources now at our fingertips. Also, I just get a lot of great creative ideas from it. So I think you'll find that it's invaluable moving forward to adopt some sort of meditation practice. As you can tell, I'm even more calm right now talking to you. So it is definitely effective. Would love to hear some of your guys' thoughts. Hope that this was a valuable episode to you. I hope that you gave it a try and you weren't too in your head about it, or, oh, people are going to laugh at me. Just lock yourself in your room, turn off the lights, close your eyes, whatever you need to do. But really give it a chance. If you didn't do it the first time around, the great thing about a podcast is you can re-listen. I'm probably planning on putting the actual time stamp of the meditation itself in there so you can just easily navigate towards it. So if you want to try it again, or if you want to try it for real this time, then have at it, and you'll have all that information at your fingertips. So have a great day, you guys. Be present, happy creating, and lots of love to you guys. All right. Bye-bye. This has been the Living Artist Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I just want you to know that I appreciate you being here, and I'm grateful to be in your ears. Your art and creative life on this planet is meaningful, so thank you for sharing it with me. If you like this podcast, whatever platform you're listening to it on, please subscribe and share it with your friends. You can also leave me a positive review to show your support. This helps me to reach more people with the algorithmic magic and keep the show going strong. If you want to see more of what I do and check out the art that I create, you can visit my website at www.pmsartwork.com or follow me on social media everywhere at PMS Artwork. That's it for now. See you back here next time.